Sometimes when you're recording these videos, you get people stop by to say hello. So we started from here. We measured over to 1/2 inch. We're going up. Okay, we're going to go up 2.5 inches from this dot. So, you know, I've got a metal thing in front of me, so I can't shove my ruler up too much farther. So I just have to measure from 3. So 3 plus 2.5 would be 5.5. So that's where my next one's going to stop. So remember, I didn't draw my line. I'm going to take the bottom of my ruler. I'm going to line it up, and I'm going to draw that line straight up and down. Okay? We're going to treat it just like we did at this building. So I'm going to go, okay? If you got to make a sound effect to get it to turn out right, go for it. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and erase some of these measurements. Okay, once again, I'm going to use this corner. Send it to my vanishing point. I'm going to draw a line. It's about 1 inch. You know, if you want to go a little farther, that's fine, but I'm going to keep it pretty close to 1 inch. And when that one's done, send a line down to your sidewalk. What do I have going through my building? I got some horizon line. Well, if my building's in front of it, I'm obviously not going to need it. So I've got a couple buildings. Now remember, in theory, things are supposed to get smaller as they get farther away from us. Well, sometimes on city streets, it's not always the case. Sometimes the tallest skyscraper is going to be the farthest away from us. So there's going to be exceptions to every rule. We're going to go ahead and throw an exception to this rule here shortly. But we can come back later and use less detail, make it seem like it's out of focus like a photograph would. And that'll give us the idea of creating distance. Okay? So we use this line right here to set up this building. Now we're going to use this line here. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to lay my ruler down. We're 0 of my ruler is at the bottom, and it's kind of like I'm trying to measure up and find my vanishing point, which should be somewhere close to 7. Okay? I'm going to go up 1.5 this time and make a line or a little dot. So that's at 1.5. Okay? So that means I'm going to measure straight up, just like we did here, 5 inches. Okay? So I'm going up 5. Like I said, I've got that thing here, so I can't really shove it up too far there, but I'll start at 1. 1 plus 5 is 6, so I know that's where my building will go. I'll slide my ruler down to the bottom of my paper. Make sure it's nice and straight. Boom. So from here to here was 5 inches. Let's just do the same thing that we did here. Let's just send them that way. So as you guys get that finished out, you know, if I'm on the right hand side of the street and I'm using the top left corners, if I'm on the left hand side of the street, I got to use the top right. Let's just line that dude up with a vanishing point. Let's draw a line that's about 2 inches or so. And wherever it stops, send it down to your sidewalk. Okay. What do we got? Horizon line. So some of these drawings you're going to find out that we're going to have a lot of horizon line left. Some of these drawings, you know, you may end up with just a tiny bit of it left. It just depends on what's going on. Okay. So to set our next building up, we're actually going to go taller. This is going to be the exception to the rule. You know, we measured over that way last time. Here's what I'm going to do this time. This one's going to kind of peek out. So this line right here is 2 inches. Let's just go halfway at 1. I'm going to make a mark right there, and I know that's where my next building is going to start. So that one was halfway at 1. I'll go up in the air 2 inches. So I'm going to measure it, get my ruler. This line right here, 2 inches. So from here to here. So like a rectangle. So we're going to go left 1.5. So down to your sidewalk, and then you've got one more line. If I need a rectangle, I got a side, and a top. Got to have a bottom where we're going to melt right into the sidewalk. Okay. What you also notice, sometimes the closer you get to the vanishing point, the steeper these lines are going to get when we draw these. Okay, so that's going to give us this corner again. And up to your vanishing point, 2 inches. I wouldn't go farther than 2, or it's going to make your building look like it's drawing across the street, or it's going across the street. So down to your sidewalk. So this is City Street. Okay. All right. So our next video will be doors and windows and dicing up the sidewalk. Video 3 will be details.